gaming bets. Online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quest for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going into map 2 of another one of our quarterfinals for the Shanghai European qualification. It is going to be mousesports taking map number 1 fairly convincingly over on Nuke. And now it's dignitas' chance on their own map pick to try and turn things back around, of course. Unfortunately for them, Mr. Jacob is going to be missing for today's game. So it is going to have to be the other stars of the show who will need to step up if they are going to be able to take this one. Of course, it is their map choice, so I'm expecting a decent performance from them here. But they're going to want to get off to a good start. Now, likely it is from the knife choice, they're going to want to go over onto that CT side. And then from there, obviously winning the pistols. So no, this is the knife round, Cloud Costa. They haven't started on the T side yet. Be their choice. So it looks like Ruin was finally unbanned from the chat after all the rudeness that we saw just moments ago. Wonder how long that will last. Yeah, unfortunately, Jacob is not here because of internet troubles. But, yeah, it's not the best case scenario, but hopefully we'll be able to see somebody step up in his place. The man who's normally good for 2 kills. But we are going to have dignitas at least getting that CT-sided start. See whether or not they can at least gather themselves up that pistol. They're going to want to get as much money and utility as they possibly can when they finally get into that buy round. Zevez is going to be the man to take the hit and buy the kit. Alongside it, he will have an HE, so likelihood is he's going to be over towards that B side of the map because, well, it's unlikely you're going to be buying a nade in the first round to throw down mid, although some players will do it. Oscar's likely to be taking the brunt of that, although I think he may have actually got past the threshold and is just going to be sitting down in banana. Rubino's been pre-fired, but doesn't go down early. I don't think you're the only one who believes that, Joe, about Fox looking to step up. It's going to be a Cillian this time who may have to do it alone, though. Rotation of the kit is going to be going back towards this B site. All 5 players from the T side are going to be making their way up banana. And Zevez is going to be waiting. Here we go, though. A Cillian on the cross. Can he do anything here? Already manages to pick up 1, but it is going to be a quick trade. His teammate's pretty low on HP in the form of Zevez. Already a rotation comes in. Fox turns it into a 4 versus 3 at least, but the bomb is going to be put down. There's nothing they can do about that. At least they do have the kit. Push back in. Fox, another kill for him already. 2 in this round. He's got Rubino to support as well. And now Sticko just looking to try and hold on. Nice shot for 1. Looking for his second, and he finds it. But it is going to be Zevez to trade things back. Has the kit. Not going to be a problem in this round. And Dignitas do manage to take themselves the pistol. Of course, getting off to a good start. They won't, however, have as much time to actually build up quite a lot of cash, because mousesports will be coming in with a buy in the next round, unless they go very balls to the wall and tries to buy it back here. I don't think they're going to do it. Likelihood is we may just see a deagle, but oh, just as I say it, we're going to have some weapons juggled over. I think we've seen 2 AKs actually dropped here. It's going to be Rops and Oscar, 2 of the stars of this show. Then again, though, mousesports do seem to be a mixture of many stars. Fox has to be a little bit careful. They have bought rifles on every single player, and he's already dinked up Oscar, who may just want to drop that over to Chris J. He is going to do just that, so he'll be left with the pistol. Not a bad start. Not a kill. It seems like Dignitas are fully aware of the likelihood of an extra force buy here, because normally you'd at least get an SMG and some utility, especially on a map like Inferno. Not having utility can be the end of you, but instead, they've expected this force, and oh, they have rifles on every single player. Not a bad read from them at all. Instead, Zevez will be taking a little bit of a risky push. Pushing in towards Fox, though. Don't have any utility, so it is just going to be the straight-up aim battles already. Gets the first and drops the second rifle as well. Goodbye rifles for mousesports. They will be able to retrieve 1 for Sunny, but never mind, because Fox is going to pick that one up as well. 3 kills, make it 4 kills. Do you want to just get the whole ace in this round, Fox? There's only 1 man left for you to deal with. It's going to be Sticko, and there we go. Fox is off to a flying start, acing round number 2, and while there's not much more you can ask from the man, is there? He's going to completely shut down that force buy. And Dignitas will be taking their second round. This time, mousesports, they are going to have to save. They attempted to get themselves the AKs in the last, but one man... well, he's actually holding one of them now. Rubino be able to pick up that first kill, and they've got to be a little bit careful. A couple of players getting dinked up, not wanting to lose rifles to just straight up pistols. No armor. Dillium is going to close the round. Every single player surviving for Team Dignitas. I think that's 2 rounds in a row as well, so that's a brilliant moneymaker for them. Every single player at the moment over that 4,500 mark. The result of map 1 was 16-7. Insomnia's got you as well, with the little score thing. But here we go. mousesports now going to have AKs on every single player. Quite a lot of utility expended. Oscar going to be taking a huge amount of damage, and already Asilian will remove him from the round. First kill goes the way. Fox has to be a little bit careful, though, because there is a man waiting in second mid. Chris J is actually going to be peeking back in. Quite a lot of damage done already to the CT side. And it is looking like the T's are just going to opt to try and push onto this A site. Banana control is completely gone. Low is not going to be paying attention and gets taken down very quickly indeed. However, Rubino's doing work on the site. Looking for even more. Manages a 3rd kill. Now he's going to go ham. 4 kills for Rubino in this round. And, well, we're talking about who's going to step up in the place of Jake. And we've already seen 2 ridiculous plays in the rounds where mousesports have had AKs. First, we have Fox with the ace. And then Rubino with 4 kills, 2 with a USP. What a start from Dignitas. Pistols. All that's going to be in the hands of this T side. And Fox is looking to pad his stats a little bit more. We'll be tagged down to 25 HP. So has to be a little bit more careful from here on out. Huge amount of money. Only 4 deaths so far for Dignitas in 4 rounds. That's pretty good going. Cillian already rotating into position, and he's going to double down here. Nothing really invested. A third for a Cillian as well. And Fox will be there to get his second. Already 9-0 for the man from Portugal. Going to be brought up now onto Oscar. Looking to try and counter any aggression that this CT side have thrown in, which has been quite a bit so far. And Fox is looking to do it once again. A bit of a loose cannon. He's already going to start things off. Sunny can't do anything. And again, Fox goes aggressive, but it's working. And that's the one thing about Fox. Sometimes there are rounds where he goes aggressive and it fails. And then he'll still try it again. That's where you can see some of the games where Fox isn't playing particularly well. In this game so far, everything he's done has worked. Everything. Well, we can tell that by the fact that he hasn't died yet. 5 rounds into the game. And he hasn't been playing passive. He's not been sat on the site waiting for clutches. He's the entry man, if anything, on the CT side, which is somewhat nutty. Oscar, looking to try and turn the tide, though. Will take down a Cillian and leaves only one man on the site. Zevez. Mr. Coach, looking to try and hold things down. He's doing a great job. Already picks up 2. Looking for his third. Actually spraying through the smoke. Avoids the flashbang. And now he goes nuts. What is going on? We've had 3 4K rounds from different players on Dignitas. This is madness. Mousesports are getting absolutely ruined. Yeah, Jacob who? This is ridiculous. Now, Fox, well, he has that AWP. He hasn't had to buy it. He's just got one of his own. Looking to try and go a little bit aggressive yet again. Looking for that peek into middle, and of course he's going to find the opening kill. No trade as of yet. Whole team looking like they're getting confident here. Maybe a little bit careless. Okay. Oscar's still doing a lot of damage with that dig. Already, there we go, Zevez again. This round, it's eco, right? So we're not gonna get as excited for the coach doing the work, but that was a really nice defense of the B side as well. To take down 4 players alone is impressive, especially with a team as deadly in terms of firepower as this mouse roster. Chris J almost catches out the head. There are going to be a majority of players at least over towards this B side. In fact, all of them are there. Zevez, not Zevez. Okay. Take the one for it. Nice shot from Chris J, though. That's going to be the opening. Chance to get a bomb plant, which could help with the amount of money going into the next round. This time, Zevez. Okay, that's not quite right. Not going to work twice, but Fox is there to at least turn the tide once again. Gives them the man advantage, and of course, no utility. They have managed to pick up a weapon, but Fox is just styling at the moment. Sunny going to be the only man to try and stop him. Peeking into the angle, and Fox, another 4K for him. This time versus Pistols. He's 14-0. For anybody who can't do basic maths, that is 2 kills a round at the moment for Fox. Just Fox. No one else, just Fox. That's ridiculous. However, bomb plant. Lots of extra money now for the T side. Yeah, 2 kills around and not dying. Pretty good. That's pretty good going. We'll see how long this can go for Mousesports eventually bounce back. Surely there has to be a bounce back eventually. Not a single player over on the T side with more than 2 kills. That's pretty scary. That's just shows how dominant these last few rounds have been. You look at the money as well. Only Lol with sort of a low-ish amount of cash, and even he has enough to buy comfortably into the next round anyway. Here we go, though. Looking to try and switch things up. They've gambled. They've left Fox alone over towards the B side. It means that Dignitas, in terms of the read, have 4 players over on A. Already, Lol is going to start things off. He will be quickly traded out. Now the push coming in from Sunny. He gets one back in the corner as a Cillian. Eventually, he's dealt with. Zevez trying to spray through the smoke. And the nade, is it going to dunk straight on? Sunny goes down. But Oscar will take down the rotating man. It's going to be all onto one. Zevez doesn't know there's actually a player pushing behind him. He will take down Chris J. And to try and throw the smoke towards the bomb at least. Now, actually may just try and bait in the position of Oscar. I'm actually going to be around the pillar, so he will have to push back around. Going to tap the bomb, and Oscar now just going to have to try and run through the smoke, peeking out. He will catch Zevez, though. The first death comes in for Fox. And the first round comes in for mousesports. 7-1, they're on the board at least. Still, of course, no problems for Dignitas in buying back into this. Plenty of money. Now we're going to have a little bit of early aggression this time again. Fox playing that rotational AWP role. Will be set up over towards the B site. He's supported by a Cillian. They've switched Zevez over towards that A site. And actually, they're going to leave Arch side completely open at the moment. Maybe... Okay. I think that was a bit of a mistake. Here we go, though. Hot flash coming in. Fox is going to be caught out. He was the only man actually defending. They go for an early rotation off. Cillian going to have to try and get back into the site before the push actually comes in. He's going to be the only defender spraying through. It isn't going to be able to find anything. Already now Oscar going to be taking him down. The remaining CT players, well, they may just want to try and save, but they've got to deal with Rops as well, who's just holding off any rotations. Zevez will be able to take down Rops. Sonny probably hurt. Oh, here's all the footsteps, so... Can't just look to peek in, but it will be Lol to take him down. At least making things a little bit more costly for the T side. They are yet to build up too much cash. They did have a little bit spare previously. They do at least keep themselves a couple of weapons. Means that their money is going to be a little bit more secure. T-side do still have the money to comfortably invest. Going to juggle around a couple of weapons, and only Oscar and Chris J have any real cash to spare. However, they're on the board now. That's the most important thing for the T-side. They can at least start this comeback going. Well, CT side actually still not even in too bad a situation if they were going to go to buy into the next round. Zivez with so much extra cash, they could probably drop even an AWP over the Fox. No problem, Lorenzo. Here we go. Once again, goes for the timing shot, and Chris J is going to get legged up. Of course, not too much information in terms of how much damage is done, but now Rubino, he has the push coming his way, already loses his life. Has support from Lol, and of course Fox on the site. Manages to pick up one. Lol will be able to get a second. Sunny waiting for that repeat to come in, and Lol is doing an awful lot of damage at the moment, but now the only man left on the site. Can Fox hold on? This is not the best position for an AWP, but he does manage to get the first with the AWP. Oscar's going to be there to trade and hits the second as well. Rops onto Fox in the meantime, and it will now be 7-3. As said, there's still enough money. They can even juggle that AWP over. But now this will be it. If mousesports manage this next round, they've finally broken the economy of Dignitas. It shows how ludicrous it was that it's taken 4 rounds to break. Fox not spotting anything just yet. Waiting for the peek into second mid. Not going overly aggressive. Boost up from Asilian though, but Oscar, he started to come alive in the last few rounds. He's 7-7 on the board. He's been having a lot of impact. Rotation will be coming in from Fox, looking to try and to support Mr. Coach Zivez. He's going to be holding the angle. Gets the first kill. Turns it back. Going to throw the nade in to try and do a little bit of extra damage and slow them down. They're going to be trying to deal with Zivez, who's stuck in the corner and will be going down alone. But look at Fox. He's trying to push through. Already picks up one. Turns it into a 3v3 and attempts to reposition. The rotation will eventually come in from Rubino. Lol. Actually, Oscar's going to be tagged down severely from the spray through the smoke. And they managed to retake this, though. The man at the moment, Fox, is still standing, but so is his orb counterpart. Seems to be the battle so far. Sunny looking to go a little bit further aggressive, and he will take him down. Now it's down to the remaining two players. Rubino pushing back in. Oscar misses a shot, but hits with a wonderful P250, and Sunny will be there to close. That's the break crown. That's the one that does the damage. Jesus. Fox 18-4. However, now 4 rounds in a row for mousesports. They start to build an economy of their own. And it's only going to be pistols into this next one for Dig. Stack over towards this, well, I suppose B site, although looking at the kills, it may actually be a stack over towards A. Just kidding, of course. Fox gonna be waiting, and well, sweet dreams, Sonny. Fox manages to retrieve himself an AK. Zivez already a little bit low on HP. Minute left on the clock. More rotation will be coming in. It is looking like the majority at least are going to be pushing in now. There's still quite a few players here already. Asilian is going to be able to pick up another one. They've got the boost in play onto Lowell as well. Not going to be going back down. Are they going to be checking the angle? That's the real question. Rops goes pushing in. There's still the man above, just waiting for his moment, and he'll be going down. Turns it into just a 2 versus 4. Peek out from Rubino, who manages another one and even hits the second with the CZ. Dignitas, they may not have managed it in their buy rounds, but they are going to win a round back with pistols. Great round coming in from the CT side. A stack that works out. And now, Team Dignitas, 8-4. They make a lot of extra money, and mousesports, rightly so, are going to be calling a pause because they're now in a situation where their money's low. If they lose this next one, they're going to be the ones in trouble, as it's a high chance that Dignitas may even be able to take 10 or 11 rounds over on this CT side. So they're going to talk this one over, decide on what they want to be buying into this next round, and then look to try and break back. The CTs, they don't have that much spare cash. They've got a bit because of the 3 players that actually managed to retrieve weapons in the previous round, and Fox, of course, having that AWP, which is going to help him out quite a bit. However, the game definitely isn't done just yet. Here we go. Oscar back on his AWP, but the money now low for this T side. An important round, to say the least. Double nade. Will be coming into middle, but not going to do too much damage just yet. Fox goes for the peak, but Oscar is going to win that opening battle. Now the T's can look to just slow down a little bit. They've split the defense. Going to be pushing into apps. Taking quite a bit of map control, but as you can see, they've got no reason to re-aggress at this point. Hot flash. It's going to make Chris J a little bit more wary about how close these remaining CT players actually are to Banana. Rops is going to be left as the lurker for the team, just looking to try and hold off any rotations. Chris J be looking to try and play that more of an entry role. 50 seconds left on the clock. Rotation of Rubino is actually going to be heading towards that B site. So again, Dignitas have got themselves the right read. He's a little bit late, and already Chris J picks up the first and the second. Nice entry kills from Chris. Rubino just going to be holding behind the smoke. That's quite an easy kill for him at least. But he is going to be trapped, and saving that weapon is going to be more and more difficult. Lol is just going to be watching to try and catch off Rops. Sunny will eventually finish with one, and Rops, as the lurker, will be able to close the round. Now the CT side money gonna be in trouble. See if they're gonna drop themselves or drop any more. Ooh, okay, they're gonna go for this. Not the last round of the half, of course. Could have actually bought into the next instead. But they're going to risk it all. Fox with a pretty good spawn for Banana. Maybe that's what actually pushed them over the edge. He's actually not going to be going for that aggressive a peek, at least to start. They're going to boost him up instead. Have him set up over towards that Banana. May just gamble the remaining players further towards A. Fox actually going to be hiding in the corner. So if they do go pushing, he's going to get that entry. And that's exactly what they needed him to do. Smoke going to be going down. Looks for the repeat and finds Chris J as well. Banana being locked down by Fox. And now the remaining players there, well, they're going to want to avoid that. But, ooh, they're going to go back. They've not had enough of the pain train by the looks of things. Now, the likelihood is, if they kill this player, well, they can gamble that there's only going to be one here. Problem is, they've got to kill him first. Not going to be able to hit the AWP shot. We'll have to just fall back. And actually, he's going to take the repeat anyway. Fox, with balls of steel, just trying to hold this down alone. Gets a third kill, but eventually will be traded out. Rotation from Asilian is quick. And they do still have 2 rifles in play on their CT side. Bomb's going to be going down. Asilian looking to try and find another kill. Leaves it on to just Rops, who's down solo, only on 5 HP. Trying to hit the shot with the AWP, but Asilian baits it out. Will be able to get the final 2 kills of the round. And, well, once again, Fox with 3 initial kills. The third one was absolutely mental to go for. But he does manage to do enough damage that the remaining players can basically hold on to the round. Great work from Asilian as well with that CZ. They've actually managed to retrieve a nice amount of AKs going into what will be the last of the half. 22-6. Not bad at all. Still. 9-6 half really wouldn't be too bad, considering the start that mousesports had. Of course, 7-0 down. Looking to try and go aggressive this time, and it is going to be Oscar to start things off. Asilian's down within seconds as well. Lol sprays wild and does a lot of damage, but he doesn't get himself a kill. Now Fox. Oh, nade going to go over. That might... Oh, it comes close. Not quite onto Stiko. Gonna try and pop flash himself out. Has support from Rubino. Of course, it's the last round, so of course they're going to be going for it. Not going to be going down. Molotov will hold him out a little bit longer. Just going to try and clear a couple of angles while he waits. But the problem is the flank. Sunny going to be coming in from behind. Actually misses the shots, but it's still going to be a 1 versus 3. Shouldn't be any hope for Fox here, but he does manage to get the first. Looks for the second. And Chris J will be there to close the round. 9-6. Considering the start, that really isn't bad for mousesports at all, as they were 7-0 down. And they do turn things back into a reasonable scoreline, winning themselves the pistol on the CT side, and who knows, they may still be able to take this in a 2-0. Here we go, though. An important pistol round. It's going to be very aggressive coming out from the CT side, or at least from Oscar. Chris J manages to find the first. Cillian already down, and now Oscar's position just becomes awful for the T side. A very quick pistol round indeed from mousesports. They are going to take the first round. Did that really say that took 6 or 17 seconds? That's crazy. CZs across the board for the T side. Looking to try it. Do a little bit of damage. Nice nade out from Chris J, throwing it close, and we'll use the Molotov to hold them back for now. Not going to allow the rush B strategy to come in. Deep smoke thrown out. So they are actually going to be pushing into the blender, but that flashbang is absolutely perfect. Catches every single player. And it will be Chris J to already farm up a huge amount of cash. Oscar looking to try and continue this with the tag onto Rubino. Chris J now looking for his ace. Only one man to try and stop him. Rubino with 10 HP. Looks like he's just going to go running it on the other side. I wonder if he did that just to stop Chris J getting the ace. I kind of hope he did. I like that sort of sheer bitterness of just like, I'm going to deny you that ace by just running straight through a smoke on the other side of the map. This round, well, straight up Glock. Look, elderly woman. Probably one of my favorite names. And well, Sonny. Oh, takes a little bit of time to get that CZ out. That's a 4K for him as well. 9 to 9. From 7 to 0 up, Dignitas now sit on level peggings. Can they win themselves their first buy? There's not going to be an AWP. On either side, in fact. And the CTs are actually going to play this quite heavily as a bonus round. Still having 2 SMGs, a scout. And, of course, that FAMAS that has done Chris J wonders so far. They're just going to be spamming through. Don't do it, Oscar, please. My heart can't take anything of that magnitude. Rop's going to take a little bit of damage through the wall. Not anything too crazy. Molotov will push Lol back. Going to have quite a bit of aggression coming out, and the T's are going to go running through. Cillian will be able to get one. Fox not happy with his teammate having any kills, so he's going to kill him off instead and actually give the man advantage over to the CT side. Actually slightly lowering his score tally. Still a very aggressive position at the moment from the CT side. Decent amount of control over Banana, and they're already starting to rotate a man in the form of Oscar to try and hold off Arch. Be that wraparound, but again, even the nade is going to do even more damage as a man on the site as well in the form of Stiko. Rops is going to pick up one. Looking to try and trade. Zivez manages the first, and is just going to try and get this bomb down to make sure that they can actually buy into the next round. Oscar already closes down one, and Zivez looking for his second clutch, but it isn't going to happen this time. mousesports will now take the lead. And, well, let's see what Dignitas opt to do in this round. They do have enough to buy AKs on every single player if they want it. Problem is the utility will take a nasty hit. And they are actually just going to go for some CZs again. Make sure they can buy into the next round. They'll get 3,400 max loss bonus into their accounts. CT side are now starting to bulk up on economy. Sunny with $10,000. Nade gonna do a lot of early damage. Sunny actually gonna burn one to death. Lol. Well, Spanish may be pretty good at taking the heat most of the time, but not in this scenario. Burning at the toes. Definitely hasn't been his game so far today. 5 and 13. Just playing off against his old team, so they probably will know some of his tendencies. But here we go. Sunny, Chris J, nice little crossfire, completely slaughtering a bunch of Dignitas players. Not a single man lost for mousesports. Now the big buy comes in. Orp back onto Fox. It has been a big impact weapon so far. Just remember, not too long ago, Fox was sitting 14 and 0. And, well, he would be on 24 kills right now if the TK didn't come in the previous. But there we go already. He catches the aggressive Oscar. Gives them that man advantage. Now let's see what Dignitas can do with it. Funny. To go a little bit aggressive. Spots out too, but he's already going to be traded back. Chris J still doing work, but it's Fox once again to keep the man advantage going. Rubino in a strong position, lurking on the other side of the map, and now the only man left is Rops. The A defender, the man who loves to sit in the pit. The problem is, now, the wrong side of the map. It is quite interesting to watch both of these AWPers because they are very similar in their playstyles. Very aggressive peaks that may not, well, necessarily need to be made, but then they can hit some pretty ridiculous shots along the way. This time it was Oscar trying to pull off something crazy. Instead, he goes down early. Rops will at least be able to make things a little bit more costly for the T's. This is going to be their first round on the board, so they're really kind of wanting to keep as many players alive as possible. And the CT side economy is so ridiculous that taking down extra weapons, well, it really doesn't mean too much. Okay, Rops picking up an AWP, that's quite a big investment back, but still going to be a position where even if he did die, every single player could buy an AWP if they wanted to. That's how much money they actually have. Of course, Oscar a little bit lower than everybody else, so juggling that AWP over to him probably be a nice little addition to their economy. And the T's, well, just as we saw on the other side, they're going to have a long way back to actually break the money of mousesports. Of course, it was done by mousesports in the previous half. Those 4 rounds in a row were enough to actually crush the economy of Dignitas. There we go. But, you know, still playing that lurk role. A little bit of aggression coming out from Lol. The man himself just waiting. This time, Oscar's not going to go bunny hopping down mid, trying to find that early pick. He's going to sit back. A little bit more calm. It is going to be Lol to start things off this time. Playing the entry fragger. Only Sunny will be left, at least for now. Now, Oscar could rotate him, but is actually still sat over towards that A side. Not convinced they're going to go pushing. And Sunny, this is very risky indeed. He's going to go through the smoke, and Asilian will say thank you very much. That's a 2-man advantage now for the T side. Oscar has rotated in. It's going to be the push back towards this A site. Now, Rops is normally superb, sat in this pit. We'll see what he can do here. Lots of players pushing in. They will check the angle on Stinko. He's going to get one, but there is Rops. Picks up a first, gets a second as well. Looking for Rubino on the third, but he's run out of bullets. So it will be Oscar into a 1 versus 2. He picks up a weapon. That'll be a very easy kill for Lol indeed. 11 to 11. Even Stevens. But once again, the money is still good for the CT side. They can buy once more. Oscar, well, he's going to be dropped. The AWP, you can see him already buying up those nades. Double AWP set up on the T side. This is pretty interesting. That's not something you see too often at all. Clearly expecting quite a bit of aggression to come out from this CT side, so they've decided to actually purchase these up. Now, we did actually see X-Tartus on Inferno bringing in a double AWP T side setup intentionally as well, buying them both. And it did work quite nicely, but it's a very puggy style of play. Lol, it's going to be burnt down early on, so he has to be careful now that the extra 8 Gs aren't going to be thrown into his corner, as he'll be getting just slowly tagged away more and more. And now Chris J already going to be pre-firing the angle, gets the first. Fox is not going to be able to trade either. And now this is where those double AWPs could become a bit more of a burden. A man disadvantage, no real reason for the CT side to continue to peak. Rubino. Be looking peek into the angle. Cillian just running and gunning at the smoke. Fox looking over towards the B side. Actually, the flash isn't going to work, but he misses a shot. Uncharacteristic. Portuguese man. And, well, that could be a problem now. Chris J gets a chance to reset his position. Already picks up a first. Peak going to be coming over. Finally going to get rid of him. Eventually, Rubino will with the AWP. And actually, there's nobody else left on the site. Quick rotation coming in from Sunny. This double smoke comes in as he tries to spray through it, but won't find anything just yet. Ready, though. 3 players looking to try and push back in. Hot flash will at least slow them down a little bit. It'll be very difficult to defend. The Molotov actually goes a little bit deep, and they're going to push behind it. Sunny looking for the kill. It will be a kill from Fox, but it's quickly traded out. They've got to deal with the Cillian in the corner, and they will do that as well. Now Rubino just looking to try and defend this bomb. Defusal being attempted, and he won't be able to do anything here. 12 to 11. mousesports are going to take themselves back the lead. And now, well, the T-side money is in tatters. They could opt to save and buy back in the next round if they wanted to. Just go for a couple of pistols here. Or they can really rely on Fox, but they are just going to go for the earlier option. Few pistols. Cillian actually going to go all in. Now, this is a bit odd now. Because if they were sort of some of them saving and some of them buying, or like a little bit, then I could understand it. But instead, Fox still has 4,000. The rest of the team, 3 of them are fully invested. And I think that might have been a bit of a mistake. If you're going to do this, he may as well buy up the AWP and let him try and do the damage there instead. Just go for it as a team rather than a couple of players saving, a couple of players fully invested. Molotov going to be going down from Oscar, just looking to try and retreat back already. 1 kill will come in, but Oscar is going to trade 2 back. 1 with the Molotov, 1 with the AWP. Rubino is there to trade, and actually Fox has found another. They've turned it into a 2v2 at least. Fox retrieving the AK. The bomb plant will help them a little bit with cash, but he's not going to be able to get it down. And now LOL's position becomes completely pointless. Not going to be able to hit the shots with the CZ either. 13 to 11. mousesports are going to be in the lead. Oh. Penta have terminated their roster. For anybody wondering. So that means Crystal, Zen, and Innocent are now all free agents. I imagine Innocent will be able to get into one of the Polish teams. Could see him join Pride. That might not actually be... Well, that'd be a great pickup for Pride. Or he could potentially join Kingwin. Either way, Fox is now going to have a solitary rifle. 2,400 will go in, and the rest of the team can buy in the next round. I don't really know why he didn't buy this in the previous round. Who knows? Fox looking to try and play the entry fragger role. Still with 27 kills. To try and get towards that 30 bomb. Chris J up above. He's going to get spotted in there already. The entry kill in for Fox. Quick trade, but Rubino is going to still keep them the man advantage. Bomb going down will help them with the buy going into the next round. But the majority of players still don't have armor. Fox is going to have to do a superb job. The only player with a weapon and the only player with any armor to play with as well. Rotation will be coming in. The all-man advantage at least for the T side. Rubino going to be peeking out, trying to almost bait them into Fox's position as he will be just waiting around the corner, but it's actually low with a P250, managing to find two. Lovely shot from Oscar. Will be able to bring one back. However, the time ticking, all Fox has to do is bait things out, sprays away, holds him down, and Asilian is even going to retrieve the AWP. Great round from Dignitas, managing to win with mostly pistols, and of course, with that one AK. 29 kills now for Fox. The rest of the team starting to pick up a little bit. An important round from LOL. Managing to get himself 2 kills. And now the CT money is actually having some problems. Rops playing probably over towards Apps a little bit more aggressively this time. Already, that's not going to work out for him. He's down within seconds. Oscar will be able to trade things back. Gets tagged up by the AWP of Fox, but still going to be a man advantage, or man equalization, I should say. Rubino gets hit in the face with a smoke. Unfortunately, that doesn't do anywhere near enough damage. Sunny is going to be able to trade one back, but one is not going to be enough, and Rubino has 3 of his own. Chris J, the only man left to try and clutch this back, otherwise we will be hitting back to 13-13. Been already spotting him out as well. May just be enough to force him to save. Orp is at least going to be retrieved. He currently sits at the top of the board for his team as well. 9 assists, along with 21 kills. Big round for Rubino. Money is now going to be a big problem for mousesports. We will see the score equaled up. Just going to be Chris J with that AWP. I wonder if he'll drop it or just keep it for himself. Obviously, in the past, has been, well, not only the primary AWP of many teams, but this team. And is the secondary AWP currently for this team. So in this round, at least, he will be taking that AWP role. Expecting him to maybe try and save it into the next round if things don't go too well for them. Or at least try and be the catalyst in this round. Nade over the top. Rops down to just 16 HP and 84 damage nade. Not a bad start at all. He's going to be coming out. LOL is just making himself some nice eco frags. Most of the T's, well, looking to rotate in here. However, they've still got to worry because there is an AWP over towards that A site if they do go to push here instead. Devez is going to be able to pick up one, and while Chris J tries to peek, but he won't do any damage whatsoever. Sunny and Rops now the only 2 remaining on that banana. Wrong side of the map. And they're just going to try and get themselves a weapon. However, LOL, eco frag killer. 4 kills for him. 14-13. Dignitas take themselves the lead once again. And now this could be the last-ditch effort for mousesports. Oscar is going to go for a UMP to make sure he can have some extra utility instead. If they lose this round, only $2,900 will be there to wipe their tears away. Now, in real life money, that wouldn't be too bad. I feel like you could wipe a lot of tears, especially if they were in dollar bills. But in Counter-Strike, definitely not going to be the best case scenario. So we'll see if they can do it here and now. 3 players early at least over towards this B site. Oscar likely to be more of a rotator, as he did have a fair bit of the utility that they currently have, and opts to throw down his HE into Banana to try and do a little bit of early damage. Thus far, not really doing too much. Banana control is going to be taken by the T side. Whether or not they use it or not, that's a different story altogether. Sunny. Going to be waiting patiently. Of course, as said, if they don't manage to win this round, they are going to be having some real economic problems. Your name, Eat Fresh Food on Twitch. Is that an IRL stream? There we go, though. All of the T's gathered up towards Banana. Sunny and Chris J, all that is left to try and defend this. They don't have much utility left. Chris does have himself a smoke and may opt to throw it right at the depths of the round, which could make things quite a bit more difficult. Sunny's going to be waiting on the other side, but he doesn't manage to get anything done. Chris J is down as well. Goodbye, Oscar. No rotation from you. And the remaining 2 players have no choice but to save. Even with the smoke, even with the vision advantage, Team Dignitas completely overwhelmed mousesports. And they are going to be hitting themselves around number 15. 1 away from taking this to a 3rd map. Then, well, from there on out, it's anybody's game. Even going to be able to take down one of the remaining rifles. He won't be able to take Rops, so at least he will have his. I was just interested if it was like an actual channel or if you just called yourself Eat Fresh Food on Twitch. If you stream, maybe I'll come watch. I'll come watch some fresh food. 30 bomb has now come in for Fox. Can't say I'm overly surprised with the way that he started this game. Now the CT side will be having to fight with 2 rifles, a couple of SMGs, and a trusty deagle. Chris J already going to be tagged down. Asilium will be there to start things off. The Sticko will trade. Rops will be able to pick up 1, but Rubino so fast to make sure nothing can come in there. Fox looking to try and finish off Chris, and it will be Rubino to actually steal that one away. Sunny into a 1 versus 2 to try and save them on this 2nd map. Otherwise, it will be heading on to a 3rd. He's the only one left. He's got Fox and Lowell to deal with, and the bomb going down up against him. A decent amount of utility, only 50 HP to play with, and the Molotov even going to be denying him from pushing in around that arch side for now. Waiting for that to fade away. Sunny. Try and push back in. Lowell already going to be holding the angle, and he is decapitated. Dignitas do manage to turn things around on their map pick of Inferno. We will be heading over to map number 3. Don't forget, you can always check me out. Check me out on Twitter, you know, #sellout, ! Cast. I'm sure Insomnia will type that for me because he's a beautiful man. And so all of you beautiful people. Either way, we will be back for map number 3, which as you can see is going to be Train. Make sure you don't go anywhere because we'll be back shortly.
E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.